Aloha, and welcome to Keeping It Pono podcast. I'm Pono Ma'a, Director of Advancement here at Kamehameha Schools, and I hope you're safe and doing well. Today we have Teru Enomoto-Heyl, class of 79, and Teru is the current president of the KSAA Southern Cal region, and she's also the president of the KSAA board. And so Teru, it's great to have you today.
Mahalo, mahalo, thank you.
Just a real quick recap about Keeping It Pono. We started this a little while back, and the goal was, one, to see if we could touch our alumni in a different way through podcasts. We also realized a lot of our alum are global, not just in Hawaii and not just in the continent, but worldwide. And so we hope some of you are joining us from places around the country, and we hope you enjoy it. Teru, today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what you do and kind of how you got started. How did you get started with KSAA?
So, okay, I'm dating myself now, but back in the 80s, I had heard that there was an alumni association. I had gone to the Hawaiian Interclub Council Ho'olaulea that they have in Lawndale. And I was so excited. There's alumni here. Oh, I have to hook up. And it was just the excitement of, possibly connecting with classmates or maybe relatives and meeting alumni and just kind of see what's going on and stay connected. And that started a journey, and that's been just very rewarding. Like you and I have talked about John Ku'ulu Kukui, Suzette, his wife, Don Satos, so many alumni that have been here and have given back to the community. Some, unfortunately, who are no longer with us, but they're in our hearts. So that started it and kind of been part of it ever since.
When was that, Teru? When was that you got first involved with KSAA?
Mid 80s. I don't remember.
Wow. Wow.
Let's see, probably mid to late 80s is my guess.
And so how can alumni get involved, especially on the mainland?
So first place, I would say, look at the alumni page of the Kamehameha website. There's, email addresses for all the various board members in the regions, not only in the state of Hawaii, but throughout the continent. Go to your class reps. Maybe they know, who's who and who's related to who up here. If you have halau, sister and brothers who are up here, maybe. I think if you want to be connected, there's a way. The coconut wireless is still alive and thriving, I'm sure. So it's even at the colleges, under a typical school year, there would be numerous opportunities for students to get connected. I know I've been in contact with a couple of folks at UCLA, Anella, and she was my carpool buddy to do Founders Day down in San Diego and Huntington Beach that Southern California has hosted. So it's a great opportunity. So exciting.
So I got a chance to get up there right before COVID hit. And I know you guys have done so many different things to engage with the current KS students and alumni. Can you talk a little bit about that, the types of activities you guys are doing?
Sure. So we've had our Founders Day, I think last year was our 10th year, and we've got a strong following in San Diego now. So a couple of years ago, we had our Founders Day service down there. In addition to Founders Day, we have done lunches for the band when they've come up to perform at the Rose Parade. We also partnered with a couple of civic clubs, Hawaiian civic clubs here, to do lunches for the All Hawaii State Band for that Rose Bowl performance. And folks are so generous. We had plenty of spam musubi and fruits to go around that we shared with the band that came from Japan and made their day, I'm sure. Awesome. We've hosted the surf club for lunch. They've come up a couple of times, and it's so neat to see them competing up here. The concert band, I guess, came up, and they performed at Cal Poly a couple of years ago. So there's numerous opportunities. San Diego, that group has sponsored a military family down there for 2 Christmases. They've provided, like, a basket of holiday joy and gifts. And so just everything, big or small, it's giving back, it's making people happy, and it's a wonderful thing to do.
Well, I know when Jack and I, CEO, came for Founders Day, one of the things we loved was the potluck.
Oh yeah.
So that was pretty awesome. Thanks for that. Hey, I know you got involved in the 80s, and now as the board president, how has KSAA evolved, and what should we expect to see on the horizon?
So it's changed a lot over the years. I think when I first started, it was, at least for the mainland, it was about reaching out to the kids coming up and helping them to get acclimated, to let them know, hey, if you want to know where to go eat, if you're feeling like you need to get away from campus, you need a place for the holidays, reach out. And just support them through it, especially if there's sports involved. We want to go cheer them on, right? Also, I think over the years, because Southern California became very active, then the thought of growing other mainland regions developed. So where the Alumni Association started as just Oahu, it's now blossomed into, I think it's 6 active regions in the state. We've got 7 across the continent. It's, I feel like, global is a possibility, especially when you look at the virtual opportunities and so many of our alumni serving overseas, whether it's in the military or in their business or other branch of government. I think we're poised to do that, and I hope we do. I think the world will be a better place if our alumni are participating.
Agree. And you know what I really enjoyed? I'm starting to see a lot more as we travel around the States is a lot of our young alum are starting to get engaged. And we have Kupuna, we have, it seems like a much broader age group represented. And so we want to encourage you, if you are on the mainland, if you're global and you want to get connected, go to the website, exactly what Teru said, and find out how you can get in contact with people from KSAA, because we do want to connect you back to the school. And then whenever you get home, please always come back to campus. Any last thoughts you want to share with our viewers, Teru?
I would encourage all alumni to get involved in some way. It doesn't have to be every week. Do something that brings you joy so that you can share your appreciation for the school, for your fellow alums, for the teachers, and for Hawaii.
Awesome. Teru, thanks so much.
Oh,
really enjoyed the
mahalo.
time. And to our Keeping It Pono broadcast team, thanks for tuning in. And we hope you folks are safe. We ask you to take care. And thanks for joining us here at Keeping It Pono.
Wow.